Assalamualaikum students. Today we are going to start the exercise 4B. We will cover the question first 4 and 7, 8, 9 in this lecture. Before the start of the exercise, you need to remember some formulas. The formulas of perfect square and the formula of difference of square. These are the two formulas for perfect square. A plus b whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square, and a minus b whole square equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. The formula for difference of square is a square minus b square equals to a plus b into a minus b, or a minus b into a plus b, doesn't matter. Difference of square, as the word indicates difference always means the subtraction. So the two squares are subtracting from each other, and perfect square means we should be getting the answer of whole square. So these formulas involve whole square. Remember these three formulas because all the exercise will be solved using these formulas. Our first question is, expand each of the following expression. Expansion means to open the brackets. First part is a plus b whole square. Now tell me which type of formula we are going to apply here from the three formulas I just told you. Yes, we will apply the formula of perfect square, positive perfect square. The formula is a plus b whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now always remember, in the question, the first digit that is written inside the bracket indicates the a of the formula, and the second digit written inside the bracket indicates the b of the formula. So in this question, we have a, and instead of writing b, we will write 4. Right side of the formula we have to change it, and left side of the question is of the formula is given to you. So to the right side we have a square, which means a is going to replace with a, so a will remain the same, a square plus 2ab plus 2a, and instead of writing b I will write 4 plus b square, so plus 4 whole square. The first digit is always a and the second digit is always b. We don't take the central sign because this sign is to determine which formula we are going to apply. Now we will open the brackets. It will become a square plus 4 into 2, 8a, plus taking the square of 4 will be 16. That is the end of the question because the formula has been applied fully. Let's do another part, part D. 9h plus 2k whole square. अभी पिछले क्वेश्चन में what I told you, the first digit inside the bracket here is 9h. So what it will be? It will indicate a, and the second digit here is 2k, which will be b of the formula. So in this formula, in this whole formula, we will replace a with 9h and b with 2k. Writing the right side of the formula, a square means 9h whole square plus 2ab, 2, a is 9h, b is 2k, plus b square means 2k whole square. In the formula, I have replaced all the a's with 9h and all the b's with 2k. The signs remain the same, powers remains the same. Now opening the brackets. Always remember that whenever we are going to take the square, we have to take the square of all the digits that are present inside the bracket. In the first bracket, we have two digits, 9 and 8 inside the bracket. So we will take the square of 9 first, which is 81, and the square of a is h square. Multiplying all these three, 2 into 9 into 2 will be 36, and hk, the two variables will remain the same. Again in this bracket we have two digits inside the bracket, 2 and k. So taking square of 2 will be 4 and taking square of k will be k square. Coming to the second question. The question is same, expand each of the following expression. Again we are going to do the expansion, which means we are going to open up the bracket. First question is m minus 9 whole square. The question is of the same type as the previous one, but in the previous question we were having plus sign here, but now we are having minus sign. So we will apply the formula of perfect square but with a negative sign. So the formula is a minus b whole square. You can compare this left side with the question, they are same, but here a is not written. What is written here? M. So wherever in the question in the formula we have a, we will replace it with m. And instead of writing b, our question is in terms of 9. So we won't also write b, we will write 9. Applying the right side of the formula, a square minus 2ab plus b square. So instead of writing a, I have written m square minus 2m9 plus 9 square. Opening the brackets and taking the square, we will get our answer, which is m square minus 18m plus 81. That is the end of the first part. Moving to fourth part of question number 2, 3q minus 8r whole square. 3q minus 8r whole square. In this part, a, instead of writing a, we have been given with 3q, and instead of b, we have given with 8r. So in the formula, we will replace all the a's with 3q and all the b's with 8r. Applying the formula, we have 3q whole square minus 2 into 3q into 8r plus 8r whole square. Taking the square and opening the bracket, as I told you before, how many digits are there in the brackets, we have to take the square of all the digits. So here we have two digits, 3 and q. We will take the square of 3 first, which is 9, and the square of q is q square. Again at the end, we will take the square of 8, which is 64, and the square of r is r square. That is the end. Moving to the third question. Question is same, expand each of the following expression. Now the expression is s minus 5 into s plus 5. We don't see any square here. It means we are not going to apply the perfect square identity. What we are going to apply then? We will apply the formula of difference of square, which is a minus b into a plus b is equals to a square minus b square. We have been given with the left side of the equation. Left side is equals to our question, which is a minus b and a plus b. So can you tell me that what is a in this question and what is b in this question? A is s and b is 5. So a square minus b square means the square of s minus the square of 5. So I will write it down, s whole square minus 5 whole square. Opening the squares, we will get the answer s square minus 25. Part D of this question number 3 is w minus 10x and w plus 10x. Both the brackets are having the same digits with opposite signs. It means our formula of difference of square will be applied. So a will be replaced by w and b will be replaced by 10x. Writing the square of w minus the square of 10x, we will open the squares. We will take the square of 10 first, which is 100, and then x, which is x square. W whole square is w square. Fourth part of the question. Fourth question is, without using calculator, evaluate each of the following. Question given is 1203 whole square and its part B is 892 whole square. अब हम अगर देखें तो हमें परफेक्ट स्क्वायर आइडेंटिटी अप्लाई करने के लिए या डिफरेंस ऑफ स्क्वायर आइडेंटिटी अप्लाई करने के लिए वी मस्ट बी हैविंग टू थिंग्स विच आर a and b, then we apply the formula. But here we don't have the two things, we just have 1203 and 892, which are single digits. But yes, we are having the squares but not two digits. A and b is not identifiable here. So what we can do, 1203, can I change it to something plus something? We will change both these two to the nearest hundreds. Nearest hundred 1203 का क्या है? 1200. So can I write 1200 plus 3, and square will remain the same above the whole equation, whole bracket. Instead of writing 1203, I can write 1200 plus 3. You may write 1100 plus 103. You may write 1300 minus 97. Anything could be written here. But after adding or after subtracting, our answer should be 1203. 892. Can I replace 892 with 900 minus 8? Subtracting 8 from 900, we will get the answer 892. You may also write here 890 plus 2 or 800 plus 92. Anything can be written, but the final answer should be 892 after addition or subtraction. So now you can see that somehow we are having the terms of A and B now. The first term inside the bracket is always A and the second term is always B. Here A is 900 and B is 8. The first formula we are having plus inside the bracket, and in the second question we are having negative sign inside the bracket. It means we are going to use both the formulas of perfect square, A plus B whole square and A minus B whole square. We will change the question to the right side of the formula. First I will solve this part, part A. Instead of writing A, we have written 1200 plus 2 into 1200 into 3 plus 3 square. As these all are digits, we are no variable is involved, so they are addable or subtractable. So taking the square of 1200 is this, multiplying the brackets and taking the square of 3 is 9. We will add all those digits because we are not having any variable here. They are like terms, and like terms can be added or subtracted. Coming to part B, applying the formula of A minus B whole square, we have to write it in the form of A square minus 2AB plus B square. In the question, A is 900 and B is 8. So replacing all the A's and B's, we will get this equation. Taking the square and opening the brackets of the central terms, we will get our final answer as 795664. All the digits here were also like terms, no variable involved, so we added them and subtracted them. Question number 4, part C. 1998 multiplied by 2002. Now we are having two digits, but we are not having square. Two digits must be having square, or we must be having two separate brackets. To apply the formula of perfect square, we don't have a square here, that's why we know that perfect square is not applied. Moving to the third formula, which is of difference of square, but we must be having the negative sign in one bracket and positive sign in the other bracket. So again we are going to change or alter the question given as we have done in part A and B. 1998, what is the nearest hundred? The nearest hundred or the nearest thousand is 2000. And 2002, the nearest thousand is also 2000. So can I write 2000 minus 2 and 2000 plus 2 in separate brackets? Brackets shows the multiplication. 1998 is 2000 minus 2, we will get the answer 1998, and 2000 plus 2, we will get the answer 2002. So now we have changed the question somehow to apply the formula. Which formula will be applied now? We are having the same brackets with opposite signs. Whenever we have the same brackets with opposite sign, we use the formula of perfect square, difference of square, and the formula of difference of square is A square minus B square. We are having the left side of the equation in the question, so we will change it to the right side of the equation. A will be 2000 and B will be 2. So writing the square of A, square of 2000 minus square of B, so writing square of 2, opening the brackets, we will get this, and after subtracting 4, we will get 3999996, which is the final answer. Moving to question number 7. This is of the same type, 1 by 5a plus 3b whole square. Again we are having whole square and plus sign inside the bracket, so we will apply the formula of a plus b whole square. But The only difference from the previous question and here is we have been involved with a fraction. We are here dealing with a fraction. So there is no difference in the solution of the question. We will change it to the right side. Instead of writing a, we will write 1a by 5, and instead of writing b, we will write 3b. We will replace all the digits, opening the brackets. As I told you before, whenever you are going to open the bracket with square, you will take square of all the digits that are present inside the bracket. Whether there are 100 digits, you will take the square of all those 100 digits. So now we are having 3 digits, 1, 5 and 8. The square of 1 is 1, so I have not written it. The square of a is a square and the square of b 5 is 25. Opening these brackets, 3 into 2 is 6, a into b is ab, and in the division we are having 5. Opening the square of 3 is 9 and the square of b is b square. That is the final answer, but always remember all the digits that are present inside the bracket of a square are multiplied by themselves, or we have to take the square of them. Moving to question number 8. Question number 8 is minus 6 by 5m minus 3n whole square. You can solve this question by two methods. We can apply the formula of perfect square with negative sign, or we can first take that negative sign as the common digit, because normally we prefer not having the negative sign at the start of the question. So I have taken that negative sign common because square is above all the digits, so I have placed these brackets and the square is outside those brackets. Taking the square of minus, minus into minus is plus, so that minus will be changed to plus. When I have taken minus sign common, I have changed the next sign, because all of you know that whenever we multiply the brackets with the negative sign, it changes the signs of all the digits that are present inside the bracket. And whenever we take minus sign as a common digit, we also change the sign of the bracket. So now which formula will be applied? The same formula that we applied in the previous question, a plus b whole square. What will be a? A will be 6m over 5 and b will be 3n. Replacing all these, now we will take the square of 6, m and 5, all the three digits. Taking the square, 6 into 6 is 36, 5 into 5 is 25 and square of m is m square. 2 into 6 into 3 is 36, and we are having 5 in the denominator, so I have written is m into n is mn, 3n whole square is 9n square. Expand each of the following expression, and our question is s by 2 plus t by 3, s by 2 minus t by 3. Again, we are having the same brackets with opposite sign. We will apply the formula of difference of square. We will change s by 2 is a and t by 3 is b. So a square means s by 2 whole square and b square minus b square means t by 3 whole square. Taking square of s is s square, 2 is 4, and taking square of t is t square and 3 is 9. Moving to part D of the same question, we now are dealing with three brackets. So don't get confused. First of all, we will solve the first two brackets, and the first two brackets is of the same nature as given in the formula, a minus b and a plus b. So u plus 2 and u minus 2, we will apply the formula a square minus b square. We will replace a with u and b with 2. It will become u whole square minus 2 whole square, and the next third bracket will remain the same, u square plus 4. The first two brackets after applying the formula will become u square minus 4, and the third bracket is u square plus 4. Again, you can see we are having the same digits inside the brackets, but the signs are changed, u square minus 4 and u square plus 4. We will again apply the same formula of difference of square. The only difference is we are having a square inside the bracket. So a is u square and b is 4. As I told you before, the first digit that is present inside the bracket is always a. That digit could be anything. Here we can write cube as well, or power of 4 or power of 5. That doesn't matter. The first digit is always a. So in these two brackets, or a is u square and or b is 4. So a square is u square whole square minus b square is 4 whole square. Taking the square of square, we get 4, power of 4. So u4 minus 16 is the answer.